Hi guys, Ken here, Postcards from Cebu. Banking in the Philippines. Vivian and I, obviously, if you guys have been watching the videos, you know that she was approved for her immigration, and so hopefully soon, within the next several months, she should be immigrating to the U.S. But we have family in both places actually, and that family still needs to be looked after even while we're gone, and which means that we'll be sending money to the Philippines. There's a huge business in what they call remittances, especially the overseas Filipino workers, the OFWs, remit billions of dollars back to the Philippines every year. So I was looking for a way where we could make that as seamless as possible and also find a cheaper way than sending, say, MoneyGram. Because every time I send MoneyGram, they take a piece of the action. So let's say the exchange rate is 46 pesos to the dollar. Well, they only give 45 pesos to a dollar, so they're taking it 1 peso per dollar for everything that I transfer. But they also charge me, almost $10, $9-10 just to do the transaction, which I think is highway robbery. So what Vivian and I have decided to do is when I go in a couple of weeks, I'll be flying back to Cebu. We're going to go open a joint bank account. There are two big banks, well, there's more, but there are two that come to mind in the Philippines. One is BPI, which is Bank of the Philippine Islands, and the other is BDO, Banco de Oro. There happens to be a BDO branch very close to our property in Minglanilla, so we decided we'll open an account there. And I found a place called Remitly that will allow me to do a direct transfer straight out of my checking account here in the U.S. Directly into a checking account there, or I could schedule it for her to go pick it up if she would prefer that. But what we think we're going to do is we're going to have my stepdaughter also be on the account because she's over 21, she's 24 years old, and she'll be the main one taking care of the bills and everything while Vivian's here in the States. So that way we can transfer the money when she needs money to pay the bills. We can transfer the money directly into that account, and then she can either write checks or use the ATM card or whatever she needs to do to pay the bills. So I had been warned by some people, be careful, you don't want to give her unfettered access to the account. And it's true that most Filipinos, they look at Americans and automatically assume we're rich, so they could take the money and we wouldn't miss it and those kinds of things. I'm really not too concerned about that in regarding Shara, but also we're only going to fund it when we're only going to fund that account with the money that's necessary to pay the bills. We're not going to be keeping a whole lot of money in there. So every month we'll put in the money that she needs to take care of the bills, and beyond that, she's on her own. She's got a job. She has to own her own money, right? So anyway, guys, that's my thinking. We're going to go with BDO and Remitly, Remitly. Found a very inexpensive place. They still take a piece of the action on the peso exchange, but they don't charge these exorbitant fees to do it. As a matter of fact, directly from my checking account is free. The only money that Remitly makes is on the exchange rate. So there you have it, guys. Up here should be the subscribe button. Please subscribe. We'd love to have you join us. In the comments section below, leave any comments. We'd love to hear from you. Assuming they're appropriate, we'll answer. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.